Imagine a string of pearls scattered across a vast blue velvet cloth. This is the Maldives, a nation unlike any other, where the ocean and sky seem to stretch on forever, and every island is a tiny jewel set in endless blue. Over 1,000 tiny islands float in the Indian Ocean, each crowned with powdery white sand and surrounded by glowing turquoise waters. These islands are so pristine, they almost seem untouched by time, offering a sense of peace and tranquility that is hard to find anywhere else on Earth. Life here moves to the gentle rhythm of the ocean, with sunrises and sunsets painting the sky in gold and pink. The days begin and end with breathtaking displays of color, reminding everyone of nature's artistry. Beneath the surface, vibrant coral reefs teem with life, colorful fish, sea turtles, and manta rays. The underwater world is a living tapestry, a hidden paradise that draws divers and explorers from every corner of the globe. These reefs are the foundation of the islands built over millennia and vital to the nation's survival. Without them, the Maldives would simply not exist, as the coral provides both shelter and protection from the sea. The Maldives has become a dream destination, drawing visitors from around the world to its tranquil shores. Luxury resorts and overwater bungalows offer a unique escape, where guests can experience the magic of island life in comfort and style. Tourism is the lifeblood of the nation, supporting families across the archipelago. It provides jobs, sustains communities, and helps preserve the unique culture and traditions of the Maldivian people. Maldivians have a deep, ancient connection to the sea, living in harmony with its tides for generations. Fishing, sailing, and storytelling are woven into daily life, creating a culture that is as rich as the waters that surround it. But this paradise is fragile. Its beauty is matched only by its vulnerability. The same ocean that sustains the Maldives also threatens it. Rising sea levels and stronger storms put these islands at constant risk. The islands rise only a few feet above the waves, making them vulnerable to even the smallest changes. A single storm or unusually high tide can reshape the land and the lives of those who call it home. The future of this haven is uncertain, its story a powerful warning for all of humanity. The fate of the Maldives is a reminder of our shared responsibility to protect the natural world. The Maldives is a place of breathtaking beauty and profound danger. Its story is one of resilience, hope, and the urgent need to cherish the wonders of our planet before they are lost forever. The ocean that once nurtured the Maldives, providing life and beauty, is now slowly reclaiming it, threatening the very existence of this island nation. As global temperatures rise, melting ice sheets and expanding seawater cause sea levels to rise. The warming planet is setting off a chain reaction, with distant glaciers melting and the oceans swelling, sending ripples of change all the way to these remote shores. For most countries, this means a slow retreat of coastlines, a gradual loss of land that can sometimes be managed or delayed. For the Maldives, it's an existential threat, one that could erase an entire nation from the map. Over 80% of the land is less than 1 meter above sea level. There's nowhere to run and nowhere to hide from the encroaching sea. Even a few centimeters of sea level rise can mean flooded homes, lost land, and the destruction of livelihoods for thousands of families. The science is clear. The pace of sea level rise is accelerating, and the window for action is closing fast. By 2050, much of the Maldives could be uninhabitable, forcing entire communities to abandon their ancestral homes. The islands aren't sinking. They're being overwhelmed by forces far beyond their control, battered by rising tides and relentless waves. The gentle waves that once brought peace now sound like a countdown clock, ticking away the time left for this paradise. This is not a distant problem, it's happening now, affecting real people, real families, and real communities every single day. More powerful storms and higher tides are reshaping the country every day, making survival an ever greater challenge. Coral reefs, The island's natural defenses are under attack from warming waters, losing their color and their strength, leaving the islands even more exposed. The Maldives is on the brink, caught in a crisis it did little to create. There is no escape, only the urgent need for action and hope for a global response. For Maldivians, climate change is a daily struggle. Flooding is now common in Malé and other islands. Seawater surges through streets, flooding homes and schools. Saltwater contaminates precious freshwater reserves, forcing reliance on costly desalination or rainwater. Traditional crops fail as soil becomes too salty. Storms are more frequent and violent, while coral reefs, once a shield, are dying from bleaching. Each storm brings fear and uncertainty. Fishermen face dangerous seas and unpredictable catches. The stress of losing home and livelihood is a heavy burden. Every decision and hope for the future is shaped by this relentless threat. The people of the Maldives are not giving up. They're building new land, like the artificial island Hulhumale, standing higher than most natural islands. Sea walls now protect communities from storm surges and high tides. The government is exploring floating cities, communities that rise and fall with the sea. These projects show Maldivian resilience, but come at enormous financial and environmental cost. Much of the national budget goes to climate adaptation, straining resources for education and healthcare. Engineering solutions can damage coral reefs and disrupt natural sand movement. In trying to save their homes, Maldivians risk harming the very environment that sustains them. It's a race against time and a high-stakes gamble for survival. The fight is as much about hope as it is about engineering. The threat to the Maldives is not just about land, it's about losing a unique culture. Maldivian identity is woven from the ocean, the tides and island life. Traditions like Bodu Beru drumming echo the heartbeat of the community. Now, there's a deep fear that this cultural melody may soon fall silent. Children grow up learning about climate change and evacuation drills alongside their history. If the islands disappear, Maldivians could become climate refugees, their language and customs at risk. A nation is more than land. It's a community and a way of life. The loss of the Maldives would erase a vibrant thread from humanity's tapestry. The Maldives is not alone. Its story is a warning to the world. Other island nations face the same existential threat. Rising seas will not stop at the Maldives. Major cities worldwide are at risk. Hundreds of millions live in vulnerable coastal zones. The challenges the Maldives faces today will confront global cities tomorrow. The injustice is stark. The Maldives contributes almost nothing to global emissions, yet faces the greatest risk. At climate conferences, Maldivian leaders demand justice, not just aid. Their fight is for everyone. The Maldives holds up a mirror, showing the real consequences of inaction. We are all connected on this fragile planet. We've seen the Maldives' beauty, its crystal-clear waters, vibrant coral reefs, and the unique way of life that has flourished here for centuries. But we've also witnessed its struggle. The Maldivian people are resilient, holding on to hope and tradition, even as the tides threaten their homes and livelihoods. Yet they can't win this fight alone. The fate of these islands depends on global action, reducing emissions, transitioning to clean energy, and standing together in solidarity. We must slow the warming of our planet. Every fraction of a degree matters. Each small change can mean the difference between survival and loss. Every centimeter of sea level rise counts. We have the knowledge, the science, and the technology to help protect these shores and others like them. The real question is whether we have the courage to act. This is about more than the environment. It's about people, culture, and the legacy we leave behind. The Maldives is not just a holiday destination, it's a living, breathing nation, home to families, dreams, and generations of stories. It's a nation at risk. Their story, is a call to action for us all. A reminder that what happens here could happen anywhere. The time for talk is over. The world can no longer afford to wait and debate while the waves rise higher. The time for action is now. For the Maldives and for all of us, we must not fail. The future of these islands and our shared planet depends on what we do next.